Hey cat lovers, welcome back to another video. This time about Bartonella in cats. Cats are beloved pets, and most cat owners want to keep their furry friends as healthy as possible. Unfortunately, cats are susceptible to a variety of illnesses, including one caused by a bacteria called Bartonella. Bartonella is a genus of bacteria that is commonly found in cats. It is a zoonotic disease, meaning that it can be transferred from cats to humans and vice versa. The most common strain of Bartonella in cats is called Bartonella henselae. In cats, Bartonella is also known as cat scratch disease, CSD. This is because the bacteria can be spread through scratches and bites from an infected cat. However, cats can also be infected through contact with an infected flea or tick. In fact, the most common cause of Bartonella in cats is contact with an infected flea or tick. Fleas and ticks can, as mentioned, carry the bacteria and transmit it to cats through their bites. Cats can then transmit the bacteria to humans. Kittens are more likely to be infected than adult cats. Cats are more likely to be infected with Bartonella if they have weakened immune systems. This can be due to age, stress, malnutrition, or other underlying health conditions. Additionally, cats that spend time outdoors are at an increased risk of coming into contact with fleas and ticks that may be carrying the bacteria. About 40% of cats have, at one point in their lives, had Bartonella. Okay, what are the symptoms of Bartonella in cats? The symptoms of Bartonella in cats can vary depending on the strain of bacteria and the severity of the infection. Common symptoms include fever, fatigue, and difficulty breathing. Other symptoms can include loss of appetite, vomiting, weight loss, and lethargy. In some cases, cats may also develop skin lesions and joint pain. The lesions can be red, raised, and can be accompanied by swelling and tenderness. In very rare cases, it can be deadly. That said, cats are the natural host for the bacteria that causes CSD and generally do not show any signs of illness. Therefore, you cannot know if a cat can spread CSD to you. Among the cats that do get sick, the symptoms usually consist of fever for 2 to 3 days. Cats require veterinary care if the fever lasts more than 3 days or if there is vomiting, lethargy, red eyes, swollen lymph nodes, or decreased appetite. In humans, symptoms of Bartonellosis usually begin 3 to 14 days after being bitten or scratched by an infected feline. The symptoms of CSD in humans may include swollen lymph nodes near the area of the bite or scratch. A skin pustule is often found at site of bite or scratch. It appears 1 to 2 weeks before lymph nodes begin to swell. Other symptoms include fever, headache, fatigue, and loss of appetite. The duration of illness is usually 2 to 4 months with spontaneous recovery. Atypical manifestations occur in about 5–10% of those infected. Children or people with a weakened immune system due to disease or medication are more likely to have complications from CSD. Such complications include Paranose oculoglandular syndrome, which is an eye infection that causes inflammation of the optic nerve and can lead to blindness. Bacillary angiomatosis, which is systemic illness characterized by lesions on the skin, mucosal surfaces, liver, spleen, and other organs. Severe complications is extremely rare given how common CSD is, but it may or may not have been responsible for or contributed to the deaths of 2 veterinarians. That said, in comparison, the flu kills about 0.1% of the infected, and we do not panic about the flu. Okay, so what about after diagnosing Bartonella in cats? If you suspect that your cat may have Bartonella, the first step is to visit your veterinarian for a diagnosis. Your veterinarian will be able to take a sample of your cat's blood and test for the presence of the bacteria. In some cases, your veterinarian may also perform a skin biopsy to look for any lesions that may be present. If your cat does have Bartonella, your veterinarian will be able to provide a detailed treatment plan. This may include antibiotics to help fight the infection and supportive care to help your cat heal. The treatment for Bartonella in cats will depend on the severity of the infection. In some cases, your veterinarian may prescribe antibiotics to help fight the infection. In more serious cases, your veterinarian may recommend hospitalization and supportive care. Your veterinarian may recommend additional treatments, such as painkillers, fluids, or vitamins to help strengthen your cat's immune system. Additionally, your veterinarian may suggest a special diet to help your cat combat the infection. If your cat has been diagnosed with Bartonella, it's important to provide it with the best possible care. Make sure to follow your veterinarian's instructions for treatment and follow-up care. Provide your cat with plenty of love and support during its recovery. Make sure to monitor your cat's symptoms and provide it with plenty of food, water, and rest. Additionally, make sure to keep your cat's environment as clean as possible to help reduce the risk of reinfection. Keep your cat's litter box clean and provide it with regular checkups with your veterinarian. So, how do you prevent your cat getting Bartonella? The best way to prevent your cat from becoming infected with Bartonella is to keep it indoors. This will help reduce your cat's exposure to fleas, ticks, and other parasites that may be carrying the bacteria. And it's important to use flea and tick preventatives as recommended by your veterinarian. You should also make sure to keep your cat's environment as clean as possible. Regularly clean your cat's litter box, bedding, and toys to help reduce the number of bacteria in your cat's environment. Make sure to regularly groom your cat and check for any signs of fleas, ticks, or other parasites. What about research on Bartonella? Bartonella in cats is an ongoing area of research. Researchers are working to better understand how the bacteria affects cats and how it can be prevented. They are looking for ways to develop better treatments for infected cats. For example, one area of research is focused on developing new antibiotics that can effectively fight off the bacteria. Researchers are also looking at ways to improve diagnosis of Bartonella. In summary, Bartonella is a bacteria that can cause a variety of symptoms in cats, including fever, fatigue, and difficulty breathing. It is typically spread through contact with fleas, ticks, and other parasites, as well as contact with other cats or animals that are already infected. If you suspect that your cat may have Bartonella, the first step is to visit your veterinarian for a diagnosis. Your veterinarian will be able to provide a treatment plan that may include antibiotics and supportive care. It's important to provide your cat with plenty of love and support during its recovery. The best way to prevent your cat from becoming infected with Bartonella is to keep it indoors and use flea and tick preventatives as recommended by your veterinarian. Additionally, make sure to keep your cat's environment as clean as possible and provide it with plenty of food, water, and attention. Thanks for watching this far. Consider giving a like if you found it useful. And what about your experiences? Have you or your cat had Bartonella, or do you suspect that your cat has it? Please leave a comment. Thank you for watching. By watching this, you have already helped feed stray cats. Please consider subscribing. You will both learn more about cats and you will help feed stray cats. The number of stray cats worldwide is sometimes estimated to be 480 million. Sadly, many of them do not have anything to eat. Sadly, some say that they should not be fed due to the risk of overpopulation. But starving cats to death is an outrageous proposal. It is truly outrageous. FeedStrayCats.com combats this. The organization feeds and advocates the feeding of stray cats, combined with taking responsibility for the cat or cats that you are feeding. Please read more at FeedStrayCats.com, where you can also subscribe on Twitter, Facebook, and more. Again, please do consider helping by subscribing. The little things add up. It doesn't cost you anything out of pocket, so it is a fantastic way to help. And it honestly really does help a lot, so thank you. Spread love. And try to do good regardless of what life throws at you.